Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel with Tama Gaming, and today I'm going to share my build in PVP and PVE. So this is basically honestly just my opinion. You guys can have like your own build, it's okay, because I do think this Ragnarok is you can have many kind of playstyle. So yeah, you can follow it or not, it's up to you guys. So let's check it out. The first thing I want to share is the PVE build, player versus enemy, because I'm currently in AFK mode. So yeah, I can use this in depends on the situation. I use this on instance, on AFK, and on MVP, of course. So the first thing that you must notice is you always take the uh, Magnum Break, the fire buff skill 1. You need to take it 1 only. It is up to you, but I only take it 1 because I do think it's only like it gives 6 seconds. Sorry. Yes, the duration is 6 seconds, and the cooldown is like 5 seconds when you activate the fix cooldown. So yeah, I think it's enough for me, and I put it always in the front. So when I AFK or when I do instance or I do MVP, I always press the Magnum Break first, or the AFK setting will do it first. The second I need to take is Provoke. Provoke I only take 1 in case I need to aggro the instance or the ET, or you need to aggro. Just take it 1. I think it's enough. And the second I need to build in player versus enemy or AFK is increased HP recovery. This is one of the nicest skill you can have in when you build a knight or swordman or lord knight, because it's like increase the effectiveness of HP recovery by items by 50%. It's a lot, especially when you be a knight, you need to have a high HP. So yeah, but it depends if you want to like having more damage, or you like having your fixed cooldown. You have this, you have a high haste, so you have more, you can use more skill. Yeah, you cannot you cannot you don't need to take this one, but I strongly recommend it you take this one if you like want to conserve your potion and other stuff. And next, that's the only need the skill you need in the swordman class. In Knight, you always need to take the spear of proficiency. I like in the right amount. I only usually take it 5, and if I have an extra point, I will put it there. So I just like 6 because I have 1 extra point, or probably going to like give it like 2. It doesn't really add much, but yeah, you can go take it 5 first, 5 point, so you can active Pierce. Pierce, when you have Pierce, you need to like take it 10, because Pierce is like one of the biggest output damage you can have in spear type build, and you need to make sure the variable cooldown is minus 25 seconds. You can achieve this by having like have like amount of haste, like around 1000 and so 1018 I guess, 1800 I guess, it's around that. I have this because I have the shadow weapon. And next is Spear Stab. Spear Stab, I don't really recommend Spear Stab, so I only take Spear Stab to active the Spear Boomerang. Yes, this is one of the nicest skill because it make you throwing a spear. You can like finish the enemy by throwing spear. Yeah, it's really useful, but depends. It's like really high cooldown. And yes, you only raise the skill if you have enough variable cooldown, so you can active the fixed cooldown. So right now, I only have 2 seconds cooldown in Spear Boomerang. The next skill that you need to use when you like AFKing or play versus enemy, you always take auto counter, because it absorbs the damage up to 9% of maximum HP. You cannot count it by your maximum HP. Let's just say you have like 10%. It depends on the skill. I usually take it. I'm going to take it on 5. So it take like because right now currently I have like 200k HP. It will like drop 20k HP yes, for 5 seconds. So it's like really useful to hold some damage, for tank some damage, and you can like conserve your potion when you PVE. And when the shield is absorbed, it will explode, and it will like have a damage depends on your maximum HP. So yeah, I think it's really good. And next is Bowling Bus. It's just only you need to take it like a few. It depends on your build. Actually, you don't really need to take it much. I only take this because sometimes when I aggro a lot of monster. I use it to like to clear the wave. When PVE, you don't need to check charge attack because you don't really have the usefulness, and you take this cavalry combat skill like 3, and cavalry training like max if you can. If you cannot take it max, you only take it 5, and you take aura blade 5, uh, because you need to going to take the head crush. Okay, when you in Lord Knight, you take all this skill. The first you need to take is this Lord Aura Max. You need to like take it 10 ASAP. You don't really need to bother with the cooldown because you only have fixed cooldown. And it's for like 120 seconds. It's very long time. It's really useful. It's for the and it's give a party buff. You need to take the concentration too, I think, because it gives like extra damage for the market target. It's really useful for MVP instance, but not really useful for when you AFK. But yeah, I take it anyway. The next thing you need to do, you need to take is head cross 10 because it increases your attack by 20%. Although it's not very long, but I think it's really good skill. Yeah, you can take it or not. It's up to you guys. And Brandy Spear is one of biggest output damage with Spiritual Priest and Joint Beat. Yeah, so yeah, you need to take it in the right amount as long you can like afford the cooldown. So yes, I can afford it like 1 more point, and I will take it later, I guess, depend. And Spiritual Priest is one of the biggest output too. Yeah, you see like 30 multiply this multiply your strength and plus the 6% of 600% of attack is one of the biggest things you can have. You see, I only like have 26 minus 1 seconds, so I won't take it. And yeah, you need to take Joint Beat because it's one of the high skill too, 400% and plus 30,000, and yeah, it gives you a random buff effect. See like yes, random random debuff for 5 seconds, so it's useful. I'm probably going to take it. Yeah, you don't need to take Birthright or this. You probably only will take it when you have you put the cavalry training in max and spear proficiency in max and auto cover counter for max, then you can take the other thing, I guess. Yeah, I think that's the build in PVE, player versus enemy. And the next, I'm going to make a new layout for you guys, so so you can build it together, and perhaps you guys can give a comment if you guys have any comment in PVP. So I'm going to make a new layout. Yeah, I'm going to take 10,000 crystal. I don't mind. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in battle, so I cannot make a new loadout. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's TP first. So yeah, let's put a new loadout. Sorry. Okay, this is the first Lord Knight Spear. So let's build it together. The first thing you need to do in PvP is the same as for the status point. It's the same as the PVE or other status, I guess. You just need to put it all in strength. Just put it all in. The maximum you can get is 80 for every stats. So yeah, you put it 80. You see, you cannot put maximum beyond it, and the rest you can put it on dexterity. You don't really need vitality because you really need the cooldown, even though you're in the PvP. So yeah, put it all in dexterity. Then you say okay. After that, the equipment you can use the equipment. For the equipment, you can see the other video that I shared before. It's in the. You can see in the. Sorry, you can see in my YouTube profile. I put it in a playlist, so you can have it in English or Indonesia if you want it. Yeah. I won't tell much about equipment because it will take a while. And yeah, I think that's the build, the status, and the skill. The skill is okay. The next thing is about the skill, and the skill I'm currently in level 16 job skill, job level in Lord Knight, so I have a lot of amount point. So you need to always start in Lord Knight first because I like to have the best skill for your job. You always take this one first because it gives you buff in party, especially in PvP. You really need it, and you don't really need concentration because it's only a single target. Yeah, so I don't really need the target the skill for. And the next you take the joint beat like around 5 or 6 depend on the cooldown. I do suggest like the higher the better, but depends on your cooldown. I only take 7 or 8, depends later. And the next thing you need to take is, sorry, let's go to the swordman first. In swordman, you can always take the increased HP recovery for the extra regen, and for the potion you can use the PVP potion. Probably they only sell the yellow one, because I don't think some of the jobs sell the white one for PVP, because it's kind of hard to make. Yeah, you can take it like 10 if you want. If you don't want, you can like want to be the more aggressive you want, you can put more in the skill point, the damage skill point. But I love to like survive a little bit, so I will take it 10. Yes, and bass. You will need to take the bass skill if you want to have the extra stun. And PvP stun is really useful, because you know when you lock the target, you stun the target, they cannot move. But depends on your file style. I don't really like the bass skill, because it's sometimes really hard to hit. Uh, the range you need to bust the enemy is really short, and sometimes the enemy just will run around, so you cannot really bust them. Let's see if you have the right amount of skill point to raise the skill. The next is you need to take a spear proficiency. Take it like in the right amount, only to unlock pierce first, because you have a limited skill point. Pierce, you take it like the maximum amount you can get, depend on the variable cooldown again. And spear stab only take it 5, and spear boomerang take it like around 8, 9, 10, depends on your skill and your skill point. Just divide it first, like give it 5 first if you like in doubt, and you can full it later. This is really useful to finish a running enemy, because you can like throw it from far away. So yeah, it's really useful. I will take it 10. No, only 5 first, because I want to take, let's see. Peko skill, you need only to take 3, because you don't need the extra attack speed. And you can take it like this cavalry training skill, like you can take it 5 first, so you can unlock the skill. This spear of pierce, you can take it like around 6. 5 first, because yeah, I don't have the extra cooldown. And the branded spear, you can like take it like, yeah, like 7 or 8, depend on your cooldown, depends. It all depends on your build. I do recommend it. You make a better haste, a higher haste status, so you can achieve this thing first. Pierce, you can use pierce level 10. You can active the fixed cooldown. That's your target if you're using a snipe. Then you can build slowly your haste from there. But I do recommend it. You have this. I will share later how much the haste point you needed. Branded spear, you take like around 7. Head crush is useful when you want to increase your attack by 20%. I do think it's useful, but it's depend on your build. I will take it later, I guess. I will take the charge attack first, like 1. Bowling bash is really useful, I guess. Depends on your skill. I do recommend it to take it like if you have like high skill, a lot of skill points, you can take it a lot. I will take it 5 first, because the cooldown will not affect it. Auto counter is really nice skill. You take it the highest you can. So after take the auto counter like a right amount, bowling bash 5 or 10, depends on your skill points. Let's see again what you need to take. You have like extra. I still have extra 30, so I will take the weapon blocking skill like 10, because it gives you some survivability. And what should I take again? I have for this build I won't have bass, but if you want to have bass, I still have some skill point. I still can take the bass, but I won't take it because I don't really like the animation of bass. It's like really close, but I do suggest you take the bass if you want to like stun the enemy and reduce the defense But for this build, I don't really. I will take one. I don't really want to take one. But let's see. I don't think you should take head crush, but head crush seems nice. So let's see. Let's think. Yeah, head crush. Head crush. You should take the head crush because it gives you some extra 20% of damage and really a lot. Or not. Or not. You don't need the critical damage because when you build a spear type, you don't need the critical damage active, but you only need to attack the to take the attack plus 20%. If you don't want to take the head crush, it's okay too. You can take the bus. So you only need to take the five bus, and you can maximum take the fatal blow to the maximum. And the rest, I will put it like around the skill that I can have, probably around this charge attack. Nah, I will take it on spear boomerang because it really gives some pain in the ass damage. And the build is, you probably need to combine the skill in this custom skill. You need to combine it first because PvP is really you need to make it fast, so make it buff, all buff in the first one. Head crusher, weapon blocking. No, you need weapon blocking. Yeah, sure, weapon blocking. And the other one is like the you always open with joint beat, and then you pierce them and you like spear boomerang their head off. Yeah, that's what you need to have. This is the combo skill, I guess, you can use, so you can have the slot, because it won't be enough if you don't put it like that. Then you put it like here, combo 1 in like the 1 2 3 4 5 slot, because I will tell you later. And the combo skill 2, like this is for the output damage in the probably in 3, and you can like have another one for the, what is this, spear joint beat, spear boomerang, brandy spear, and spear of priest. You can have it probably around here. Yeah, sure, why not? It won't be enough too. And next you can have the weapon blocking in here and the auto counter. Where is the auto counter? Auto counter in here. You don't really need to use spear type because you don't really get it don't really give much damage. And yeah, so the strategy is like this. Why put it in here? Because you need to change it, like change the skill, right? When you change the skill, you need to activate the buff for yourself first, the auto counter, weapon blocking, and lot aura, and this and stuff. Then you can go charge them. After you charge them, you can collect them using auto bowling bass. Then you can like target the priest or the wizard or the sniper. It's depend on you. So yeah, I think it's like that. And because you all have the fixed cooldown active in charge attack, you can keep using it again and again and stun them again and again. Then yeah, when they get stunned, you can like bowling bash them to collect them, or to use the damage skill you have, so you can like give like a really big amount of damage. Yeah, I think that's the build in PvP. I'm really sorry again if I talk mumbly mumbly jumble, I guess, because I rarely speak English. But if you have any question, if you have any request for the video, you can always put in the comment. If I understand what, I'm going to share it to you guys. And what else? I think that's all about PvP, right? Yeah, that's all about. Oh, sorry. Still have some point. No, I still don't have point. Yeah, I think that's all about this PvP build. Don't forget to buy the potion and put the potion here for the PvP, especially the mana potion, because you really need one. Panacea, if you get silence, and you get the yellow potion here, it depends on you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you have any question or any comment or any tips, so about the Lord Knight, you can discuss it in comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Ngomong apa lagu?